Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be playing some cards that we haven't really played much of on the channel yet, and especially one since it's out of the new set, but it's going to involve making a lot of tokens and doing some pretty interesting things. So let's go talk about the cards we're going to be playing today. Alright, for starters, let's talk about our token makers. We're going to be playing Skrelv's Hive because we need all the tokens we can get here, and we're also going to be playing Wedding Announcement because, well, we know these cards are good and they're going to make stacks of tokens. So nothing wrong with that. The other thing too that we're going to be trying to play is Monastery Mentor. Now we're going to have to be kind of patient with this because you don't want to just run out of Mentor. But if we can get it into the later stages of the game, it could really set up a situation where your opponent is going to be losing probably in 2 or 3 turns afterwards. But alongside that, we have a very interesting card in the Chrome Host Seedshark. This card's just going to be making pseudo creatures. I mean, we could pay 2 and turn them into creatures because they're incubate tokens, but nothing wrong with that, actually. It's even better because if your opponent sweeps the board, well, now you have these incubate tokens that you could turn into creatures potentially. And since we're doing that, I figured why not toss in some Mondrak so we can just copy everything because that seems powerful, and getting multiple incubate tokens is also good. And getting extra tokens from Monastery Swiftspear, or not, Monastery Mentor, not the red card. That's actually really good too. So lots of stuff we're doing here. Now to accompany these, we are going to be playing a few defensive cards, and those are going to be Make Disappears, because we're going to have a lot of tokens, and sacking a token to make somebody pay 4 is fine. And Protect the Negotiators, because once you get to like 6 or 7 tokens, you effectively have a counter spell in your hand. But even better, because we have things that care about copying tokens and whatnot, you get to make a bonus creature. So that's pretty good too. Now there will be a few odds and ends here to go along with this, but these are going to be the cards we're really focused on today. But as always, if you want this deck list, it will be at the end of the video or down in the description. And if you'd be so kind, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and then go enjoy the games. And we'll catch up with you on the back end of the video where we'll talk about what we want to change and what we learn from playing these games today. Alright, we'll take it and gamble. Gotta find some lands, but is what it is. Not sure where we go though if we don't find land. It's gonna get real sketchy real fast. So, but we do have 2 draws to find the land we need. So that's not one of them though. Alright, opponent, what you holding on to? Oh, it's this deck. Great. This only hits creatures and planeswalkers. I mean, I guess it has to be Lorn, or else we get no value off of our Wedding Announcement for a couple turns. Which is kind of sad, but I mean, I guess if it is what it is, you know? Alright, we did find a land at least. And we don't have to worry about Lorn for 2 more turns. And even then, we might have to use a defensive Soul Partition, which is not great, but, you know, it's a plan. However, if we get to 5, one of the things I might consider as well is playing the Mentor and just being able to protect the Mentor with the Partition. I mean, that's a real strategy. Yep, you get it. You have a dog. Alright. Gonna lay down arms a token, sure. I'm with it. I can live with that. You know what? Because of the type of deck they're playing, I'm just gonna flash this in and make a body. We really don't have a good reason to avoid it, to be honest. And then we can just +1 this. And then they can both attack over there. And then we get to start juicing our creatures here. Alright, we get the array. And then I think we just play this. So another lay down arms, ossification. I guess we just call ossification here. They can still use it on our Wandering Emperor. It'll take all their mana for the turn. But, oh, never mind. We found another thing. Though, actually I say that. I might still just Soul Partition here. Let them target, and then we'll just get our Wandering Emperor back. Because why not? Target. I'm trying to target my Wandering Emperor. Yes, I am sure.
Our swords will cross again.
And then we're attacking with 4/4s here that are just going to keep getting bigger. So, yeah, I'm into it. Actually, you know what? Let's send... Hell, I'm actually like, do I even just like go get that? But nah. Yeah, we might as well. Let's do it. Our creatures are going to get to where they're so big, it's probably not going to matter. All right, opponent's letting us have that. We'll take an extra one. That's great. They only have 4 mana. I think we just go another wedding announcement. Start digging lands. Lots of in-step triggers here. This is what we needed. We needed lands so we could unlock this combination of things. This is actually very important. This only protects our creatures, right? Creatures I control? Yeah, alright. So you get the other one of those. That's fine. Those cards all did what they were supposed to do. I think we just go here and, let's attack first. Because, I mean, that's just straight up 12. They got to do something. Alright. And we know what their hand is. So now, unless they top deck back-to-back... would have to be... Well, they wouldn't be able to. I think it would be land and a... other thing that would be good. So maybe like a farewell. But that's just not going to get there for them. This is all good. We got it. We're just going to use Light Shield Array to give our stuff hexproof. Yep. So we out-controlled the control deck, basically, is what happened here. But I'll take it. Alright, this is a fairly standard keep. And we'll see where this goes. Hey, it wasn't a Thalia immediately. I'll take that. Like, that had potential to be much worse. Turn 2 Thalia would have hurt a lot. I'm actually at least somewhat on board with this. See what else you're working with. I guess we'll stop that. That's more of a problem. Probably Bank Buster here. Either way, you can get attacks in next turn. Okay, we're not going to quite go there yet. At least on Mentor. Unfortunately, Mentor still dies to a Harvester right now. Until I have a spell I can play and respond with, then that would change things a little. Oh, well, now it doesn't die to a Mentor, or I mean to a Harvester, so now things have changed a little bit. Alright, Bank Buster it is. Attack for 3. I agree. Alright, deck. This is the part where I need you to start providing something. Or we won't be able to do a whole lot. Alright. I don't know how we survive from here, but we're going to try our best. And they didn't cast anything. So it feels like they are leaving open removal of some kind, if I were to guess. Or they just want to really draw cards. So we attack here, or at least try to. You know, I guess we go with this. And just see what happens. This is probably as good of a window as we're going to have. Oh, they didn't even have a kill spell. Wow. Okay. Weird. So they didn't play... Why did you not play this? Alright, I guess it just comes through. I don't know what's happening here. Like, for real, confused. I don't know what's going on at all. I'm going to attack with these here. Because I would like to get to a life gain point. Do we, though? Because I'm also thinking, like, maybe just playing this... Well, we're going to get a token anyway from the Swift Spear, so that's fine, I guess. Okay. Go with this. Then we play this guy, I guess. I feel like they're digging for something, or they're holding on to mana for something. Like, I don't know what something is, but something's that's actually better for us here, so that was a good pickup. But, like, something's happening, and I don't know what it is. You've got 2 mana left? Yeah, we just let him have a Fable, I guess. Like, we can hide behind our counters a little better here. Okay. That's great, actually. We can attack the opponent's... I think we just attack with everything just to get to the life gain. That's the real trick here. I think we just say, you know what, Skrelv, you alright, friend, but this is just how things gotta be. Tough life. Sure, you got it. I mean, still 2 things getting blocked either way, so... Doesn't change anything for us, ultimately. I know putting Skrelv at risk is definitely not the best play there, but I was willing to take that chance. I'm at 7. I'm going to go ahead and play this and see how the opponent feels about it. In the turn. Assuming they're just drawing a card from Bankbuster. Yep. Alright, found another land, but it is a tapped land. If we can survive to our next turn, we're probably in an okay spot now. Oh, I see you being crafty over there. Doing some reanimator action is what they're up to. Okay, I think we're mostly okay. But they could have 2 cards here that could make life difficult. So, really depends on what they do. I mean, we chump block one of them, right? You get your token. I guess we block... I'm trying to think, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, if we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, assuming whatever this play costs at least 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Alright, I'm in. I'm your Huckleberry. Let's see what you got. Shieldred. Man, do we let them keep a Shieldred? Like, now that we're going to be able to get life off of these? That's actually a real question. I think we let it go. That's going to be scary if we die to that, but sure. I mean, because we can just keep attacking with our newly found our tokens here. And I think we're mostly okay. So what we do here is I think we go and attack here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Here. We lose 2, keep 1. They get bigger. We get to draw a card, play a land. I think that's all we get to do. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all we get to do. Because this attacking them, I don't think has enough value there. And here, this is a turn where, depending on what they do, we could, like, make disappear and still be fine. Another thing to remember here, too, is because of Mondrak, now protecting the negotiators has a little bit of extra value, because it'll make a token, which is 2, and then we'll trigger Mentor, which will also make 2 more. So... not a bad thing. Did we not gain life off? Okay, we did. All right. We'll put this into play tapped. In the turn, get our card. Okay, Igancho's not bad here either. All right. We can live with that. And now we can block and or attack with Mondrak. That's a thing. Okay, some things are happening. Got to be careful still, but some things are happening. Ooh, at sushi is a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap. That's a real issue. Alright, I kind of got to do it. At sushi, flying over would cause real problems. I mean, we do have Iganjo, but still. Alright, Harvester it is. Which now means we stand to lose any of our creatures they wish to kill with a Harvester next turn. So we need this to be something good. That's not probably good enough, sadly. Alright, what happens here? We attack the opponent. We gain 6 with lifelink, so we go to 8. We have a Protect and Negotiators, but doesn't do anything here. Make Disappear doesn't do anything. We attack with Mondrak and some tokens. Opponent has a bunch of 2 toughness things, though, but not enough that we get to kill them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack with that. I mean, we're going to be at 8. Technically, it's 7, plus whatever they make us lose from a Shieldred, so we're at 5. Man, this sucks. And we know we're going to lose Mondrak next turn, and probably even our Mentor next turn. Oh, man, I don't think we have a way out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're not even threatening lethal here if we do that. Ugh. Ugh. This is rough. Man, I needed something else. I just needed some other spell that could pump up these things and make this more threatening. I was wondering if there's anything else we could do. Alright, here's the other option. What if? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if we just go, you know what? We're going to send these over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get that. Whatever they don't block and kill, we'll get bigger. And then we'll get the Light Shield Array to protect our team next turn. And that's something. Not like a good something, but it's a thing. And we just keep Mondrak back? Well, Mondrak can attack the opponent. We're leaving back 3 blockers, plus we have Light Shield Array. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. This is a long turn, but I'm really trying to figure out the best things to do here. They attack with everything. We just can't attack with Mondrak. Yeah, alright. This is like the best we can do. I was trying to come up with a better strategy, but there's just a lot happening here. Yep. I mean, I don't think there's... Like, if they block with Shielder, that's great. We get to use Iganjo. I would not have been upset, let me tell you. I would have been all about it. Okay. So we're at 8, and that kind of works, because this counts as casting a spell. So that gets us another pile of blockers. And we didn't have to waste any key cards in our hands. So that's also very good. Alright, so now we can threaten lethal next turn. Whew. I was wondering, they had a bunch of mana and stuff open. I really didn't want to blow these, was part of the problem. Because I wasn't sure what they were up to. But here we are now. You got it. Now, the good news is we can keep them from actually reanimating that. Because we have a ton of creatures and they won't be able to pay for the Protect and Negotiators. So yeah, we're definitely going to stop that. And that's a lot of triggers. And with Light Shield Array, we don't lose anything to Harvesters here. Opponent's just going to pass. Is that going to do it? We might have gotten there, folks. Oh, and we have a Soul Partition. Okay. All right. Yep, that's it. Oh! Oh, no white mana. Can't do that. This one will keep... Oh, boy. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to hope real hard that we draw something good. And this isn't mono red. Because there were a lot of ways this could have gone badly. Oh, are you leaving open? Alright, cool. At least try this. this gets countered, that's less scary than losing a wedding announcement. Though the argument could also be, if we're worried about make disappear, we could have tried wedding announcement, then we could have paid for the make disappear next turn, playing the Skrelv's Hive. So like it's a thought. Not sure it matters, but it's something. We'll try to attack here. Oh, we can't attack. Oh no! Forgot. That was bad. I was thinking that had haste, and I ended up skipping my turn effectively. Alright. Ultimately, the way this is playing out, it may not matter, though. I mean, it always matters. We'll just see how much it matters. This is what happens. Like, a lot of times, I think people will watch creators and just be like, I can't believe you're doing this and you're punting and you misplay. But, like, even with the style I do, I spend a lot of time, like, trying to communicate to you things that are happening, plus, like, thoughts I'm having, plus, like, paying attention to what my opponent's doing, and blah. There's like 8 things happening, and not to mention things off camera where, you know, I'm responding to emails and business stuff or whatever all while playing. And I think that's stuff that you just never see. I mean, not that anybody should be trying to play perfectly anyway. That's a wasted effort, really. All right, I'll go ahead and play one of these, assuming it's just going to die horribly. Would have been nice to find some type of counter, though, or something we could play, just to get a little bit of extra out of it. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way it survives, though, right? Like, that would have been crazy. Alright, well, we're still not doing much here. So I guess we just try another. Assume this one gets countered. Unless there's more kill spells. Alright. End the turn. Feel free to get rid of them. Nope, they're just cycling. Interesting. I mean, I guess their hand could be full of lands, but who knows? Nope, we're going to drag to the bottom a single guy. Actually, you know what? If that's the value the drag to the bottom's got to get, I'm alright with that. Okay. I mean, if their deck's just all counter and removal, I mean, like, it's whatever. I mean, like, we can't do nothing about it. At this point, we just need to draw planeswalkers, I guess. But obviously, they're just looking for any type of kill spell for this guy. That being said, our hand's pretty lame, and I have a feeling this card does almost nothing in this matchup. Maybe if I have, like, 2 of them and they attack with a Shieldred or something, but this is the concern I have about cards like this. I've seen a lot of people playing it. A lot of people have been encouraging me to play it, but it's, alright, GG's. We're all done. Sure, we'll keep it. Yeah, why not? And then I guess we try the invasion here? Yeah, this is always a tough call, honestly. I think we try this. Well, they don't have a counter there, so that's interesting to note. Maybe their hands just kill spells. We're about to find out. Let's start with this. Their hand is several kill spells, and Katose's, Hidexugu's. Wow, Gix's command's probably going to be a problem. Alright, let's call Shieldred, since we at least wouldn't be able to deal with that immediately. And we can play that, and I guess we're just going to have to live behind a Protect the Negotiators for a minute. And Gix's command is probably what they're going to go for to kill all of our dudes next turn. So we're hoping for something a little better than that. Yeah, might as well. Gix's command, do we have to sacrifice or does it destroy? It destroys. I assume if they get a land, they're going to try to Gix's command, though. Because they get to just wipe our board out. Whereas the other cards still technically leave them plays. You're just going to let us have these? I guess maybe they just only have kill spells and didn't find what they were looking for. Go for the throats, can't kill our little artifact dudes. That would be nice. Nope, they're going to try to play Invasion of Amonkhet. Sure, I have a card I can discard, so that seems okay. Sure. You get that. Alright. I should have done this first, because if they just picked up, like, Make Disappear, they would have been able to counter. Alright. They ended up not having it, so it's all good, I guess. But could have been. Could have been. You want to kill our 2/2? Come on, untap land. Come on, untap land. Hey, we get to do sharky things. That's awesome. Let's put a counter on here. And then I'm going to send these two over here and these two. Oh, actually, maybe we try to save the shark. I doubt they're going to kill it. If they have, they're going to do one of the other things. Opponent's at 21. We can only defend against one thing one time. All right. I kind of know what the opponent's doing here, so I'm willing to take a chance. Yeah, you kill that. It's fine. All right, we'll play that. So that gives us some defense against things if we need it. Then we're going to go Shark in the turn. And honestly, I think if they even target the Shark, we might just let it die. I don't know. We have to really think about this. How we'd want to go about things. We just blow this up, I think. All right. Ooh, Mondrak. You nice. You real nice. But I don't think that's quite what we're looking for here. I think we just plus up something. And we go attacking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puts the opponent at 10, and then we could get them next turn. So I say we go for it. Oh, I meant to attack with the Skrelv. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm only gonna have 11 next turn now. Well, that's not true. I'll have the creature I make from this. Got lucky. I was moving faster than I was thinking, but this might still turn out okay. Ixu, yep. We'll go ahead and pay kicker, so now we get an extra body, and we get the thing. We can turn that into a creature, and that'll get us there. All right. Okay. We keep this one. I don't know how we're gonna hold up. Well, that's not true. We have a wedding announcement, right? Like, maybe that's good enough. I don't think Skrelv really... This is really a hand that, like, we can only survive this if we slow down enough of the right cards. Oh, wait, they're just going to kill Skrelv? I'm okay with that. I was going to say, if you shoot a Skrelv, I would not be sad. That would have been really good for us, actually. Don't want to play Deserted Beach here. Let's play... Man, I'm actually tempted to counter something, but this might be better. Knowing that... well, crap. Lightning Strike it is, I guess. I guess we're attacking here knowing that we can't block. At least try to get in on that. Ooh, and a Swift Spear. Crap. Yep. Actually, that's better they didn't attack us with that, to be honest. Like, that works out way better. Oh, Mentor, you are almost the card we're looking for. If we can get you to be that... Oh, come on. Let the top card just be the deal 3 damage to an attacker thing. That's what we need here. Let that stick and we're gold. Oh, that sucks. More damage. At least we get to block a Swift Spear, so that's not awful, right? Alright, so we take 3, go to 7. Technically, we're at 4 because they have that on top. And we did not get what we were looking for. Damn. So close. We'll be able to block again. We can counter a thing. Take 3. We go to 4. We could play Mentor and hope for something. I guess that's kind of all we can do. Don't really have much else. Kind of a tough situation. Oh, Chandra. Crap. Well, you could just pay for Chandra, huh? Alright, well, we got nothing. Alright, we'll try this one. There's going to be a lot of pain incoming between Skrelv's Hives and Adequate Waste. We'll see if it's worth it. But man, we're going to take a lot of damage here. And we're also hoping like opponent doesn't have sweepers and so many things that could go bad for us here. To the point that I don't know, I say that. But I think we still just play another body if we can. Or play another Skrelv's Hive. Alright, hey, that's less damage. That's good. I'm not really saving Skrelv here to do anything. It's fine. If they just want to kill it, do we let it die? Infernal Grasp? Sure, I feel like we just let them have that. I mean, except for Mondrak, it's the only thing I can protect, but the reality is Mondrak can sort of protect it itself anyway. Alright, Leyline Binding is going to get one of the hives. Makes sense? Alright, deck. That's just how it's going to be, I guess. Not how I was expecting to win, but, you know, sometimes you take what you can get, I guess. The good news now, though, is we do have Protect the Negotiators. And we could save a Skrelv's Hive if we really need to, I suppose. And we're going to be on lifelink the next turn, so I don't know. Maybe we just poison them here. I have no idea what's about to happen. Invasion of Zendikar, you got it. I don't think we really care about that all that much. Yep. Attack. Alright. Opponent's at 8 poison and 10 life. Drag to the bottom. We're definitely going to play this and kick it. Alright. And that's way more than enough to get there. Okay, cool. We will keep this. Oh boy. Well, not so good having Skrelv's Hive in this situation. Gosh. I guess we leave him a Thalia. We put it on a Brutal Cathar, I guess. Even though Thalia is bad for us. I mean, we know Cathars are worse in this scenario. That's... You know what? Let's go with this. I don't think this is right, but I'm thinking, like, could we Skrelv plus Mentor, then maybe they want to get rid of the Mentor, then we're able to play Mondrak, and that opens some kind of doors? I don't know. I'm just, like, theory crafting here on, like, things we could do. They did miss a land, though. So that's something. I didn't plan on that on my bingo card. We also now could block against a Brutal Cathar if we wanted to, and still play Skrelv. Though Skrelv can't block, so it's whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I mean, their hand has to be good stuff, obviously, because they didn't have land. Oh, Siege Veteran is the other option if we leave them with the thing. Oh, gosh. Can we beat a Siege Veteran? Probably not. Alright. The trade-off here, too, is if they are at least aggressively attacking, there's a chance we can go ahead and attack into other stuff. Okay, Brutal Cathar. We got what we wanted there. So now, if we could even find... I don't know. Like, a land is really what we need so we can have indestructible Mondrak and hope that's good enough to get us across the finish line here. I don't even know that it is. I guess we gotta. I mean, it's not great, I know, but like, what else can we do? Alright, well, they can go search for things starting next turn at the very least. I mean, we also die to our own Skrelv's Hive here if we're not careful. That's the other downside to all this. Alright, let's do this. I'm tempted to draw a card here because these aren't going to do anything. But I also get blockers if I don't, so I'm going to pass on attacking this turn. Actually, maybe next turn. As I said, I could have attacked with Mondrak there and been fine, actually. Attacking with Mondrak was not really a threat to anything. That's fine. You get your dude. Alright. How do you wish to attack? Just those. Okay, we can live with that. I will block here and block... Actually, do I want to block there and there? Yes, I think I do. We need a cheap spell. We need the 1 damage, like, attack, deal damage to an attacker thing is what we need here. That would be huge. Alright, Shark, you're not the worst thing, I guess. You at least block big. If we attack, they can block everything, so nothing. Alright. We're at least holding on for dear life here. We're only at 7. Technically, we're at 6, because we died during our own things here. Opponent could play that and that out of the yard next turn, but that doesn't count as playing it. Well, here's a weird thing. Well, that doesn't allow that to happen, actually. So I guess it's fine. If we do this, though, we do make another body that's a 3. Not sure how relevant that is. Wow. Wow. How do we not die here? Like, you know what? Here's what we do. Because we could at least turn that into a 4/4. Oh, I guess it still only counts as 2, even though we paid 1 more mana. We know what it is, so it's not like it's a big deal. Can't really attack here safely. Yeah, no attacks. Alright. Now, sadly, they could potentially have 2 things to cast this turn. Oh, they didn't find anything. They bricked. Oh, that's big. Okay. Alright. Pass. They bump one of those. Makes sense. Alright, we're just going to turn this into a body. So we have a 3/3. Oh, we needed that to be a land. Oh, gosh. Why was it not? I mean, need to be a spell, not a land. Okay. This will be a 3/3. So now if we attacked with all 6 of these, opponent would be able to block 1, 2 safely. I think we gotta do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's tempting to attack here. But I also need to... gosh, please. Alright. I think we have to. We lose 2 at a minimum. It's just what else they want to give us here. Actually, we lose 3. Because they can block with Thalia. Yep. 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 Okay, that's not so bad for us. That we can live with. Okay, we knew those were coming back. Let's see what happens here. We need to find a spell. That's the biggest thing here. We need to find a spell bad. And as soon as they find a cheap spell, they're going to be able to play a cheap thing and the other Thalia and flip their dudes. So that's another problem we have lording over us right now. Oh, no. How? How? Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're dead. Yep. They just played the other Thalia. Just play Thalia, opponent. Kill us. Put us out of our misery. We're only at 4. Oh my gosh. You're just like, this is just torture. They could have killed us, right? We have 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. No, they wouldn't yet. Alright. Guess they were close. Oh, man. Really? We have all the token makers and everything and nothing we can do. That is brutal. That's just how it's going to go down, unfortunately. This hurts. This hurts a lot. This is sad. Alright. Wow! I thought, like, how? We're dead now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. We could block 5. They pump 1. I mean, we can go to 1 and then die during our upkeep, I guess. That's sad. Alright, you got it. Just put it on a 1-1. Opponent could just kill us here. Put it on a 1-1, then your other thing pumps a 1-1, and we're still dead. Like, alright. We die next turn. Yeah, this is forever late, honestly. Like, this... We needed that ages ago. Alright. That sucked. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll keep it. See what we can do. Nothing so far. Yeah. Pretty sure we're going to be facing down way too much damage than we can deal with this draw. Let's see what they discard here, though, if anything. I mean, we kind of know what their deck is. That's not going to be a shocker. It's just, can we slow them down enough to try and get out of trouble? Oh. So they don't have anything else here. I guess we call big score then. Weird. I would assume their deck would have been more aggressive, trying to go after the battles and stuff. I was expecting there to be like a raptor and some other stuff in hand, but that is not the case. Interesting. Not what I would have suspected. Alright, so they're to 5 mana. I mean, they're almost to a Tali action. Ooh. Shark. You're almost good enough, Shark. Almost. I mean, I could play this in Mentor, but we know everything's going to die to that. So that's a bad plan. So I'd rather just attack here. Play both of these. And see if maybe we can get to Shark Counterspell or something. Would be great. Because then we at least survive a Tali for another turn. Oh, looks like they may have gotten... Nope, they just had a Flame Blast Bolt. Okay, that's fine. Thought they might have had like another big score or something there. Alright, well now they can big score. But what do you discard? The mystery card? Because you're not getting rid of a Tali, because you use a Tali straight up next turn, right? Alright. I mean, they can do it during our end step. They don't have to be in a hurry. Ooh, that's a thing. Okay. Why not? We'll see what happens. Alright, big score happens. We'll attack this into here. And then we'll pray we survive a Tali somehow. That's pretty much where we're at. Good news is, Tali doesn't have haste or anything. They could get, like, Swift Spear, Shark, maybe another Mondrak from us. They could also get like wedding announcement or something. That could be real. Wouldn't be mad if they just hit a Skrelv's Hive though. Nope, looks like they got a Mentor. Mentor and a Luca. Ooh. Ooh. That's real. Mentor and Luca. Wow. Okay. Opponent, you do not want to do that. Well, I don't know. You hit us for 4 mana, 4 damage, actually. Maybe you do. I was about to say no, but yeah, maybe. Maybe they want to. I don't know. I mean, our plan really is going to be, I think, flip the, what you called over there? The battle. But I really would like something extra here. We're going to target all of these things. And you have anything with haste here? Yeah, sure. Alright, that happens. I'm like, not sure what else to make out of that. It did what it was supposed to do, I guess. Okay. So we know we're going to lose a lot of things to this, eventually. So. So we get to decide, do we want to kill Luca, or do we want to kill Invasion? Because that's basically what happens here. Alright. I think we kill Luca. Because that's the bigger problem. Especially with the ability to possibly a turn or two flip a Tali. That's way scarier. And that's it. Okay. I guess we sack? I only really need to pay 2. Actually, I don't need to pay any because we could just play Shark here and call it good, knowing they have a sweeper in hand. I think that's what's going to go down. I'm going to get rid of these. And then I'm just going to play Shark. Alright. So we're at least protected from the Brotherhood's in. Yep. And something to kill a shark? Of course. Alright, you got it. Okay, well now we need Spell to go with Swift Spear. Yeah, you can have that, dude. We don't really care. It's actually better they didn't just hit us for 7, honestly. Though, maybe they need to cycle cards from their hand. Makes sense, because that's not doing a whole lot here. Alright. We need a spell. A non-creature spell. That is 3 or less. That kind of meets the brief. Not totally, but it's a thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to attack this. Alright, opponent's blocking. That's good stuff. Don't hate that. Now if they just play a spell here to try to target Monastery Mentor. There we go. Well, it doesn't quite target, but same difference. Now we have enough things to block a Tali. So we made 2, and then we made 2 more. That'll do it. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so here's the pile we ended up playing with. We've got 2 Elspeth Smite, 2 Skrelv, 4 Invasion of Gobakhan, 4 Skrelv's Hive, 2 Soul Partition, 4 Make Disappear, 3 Protect Negotiator, 4 Monastery Mentor, 4 Wedding Announcement, 3 Sharks, 2 Mondrak, 1 Wandering Emperor. And then we had 2 Meeting of the Minds, which I think only cast Meeting of the Minds once, which was kind of weird. 1 Iganjo, 6 Plains, 4 Islands, 1 Otawara, and 4 each of Attica Waste, Deserted Beach, and Seachrome Coast. So that's 12, 16, 22, 24 lands, which worked out fine. One of the things I would say, though, is I do want to shift some cards around, but let's talk about why. One of the things I'm looking at here is I would really like to find room for another one of the Elspeth Smites, because realistically, that's probably the only way you win the mono-red matchups if you need a couple of those. Now, the downside is that card's pretty bad against the control matchups, right? If you're playing against mono-white, mid-range, and stuff like that, the card doesn't do a whole lot. But it's not terrible even in matchups against, say, like mono-black, because if they block with a let's say, Shieldred, and you have a 2-power creature, you can still kill it. So it does some things. I would be willing to hedge our bets. If you were playing against a lot of mono red, I would even go up to 4 Elspeth Smite, which sounds a little bit much, but I think you can skim like 1 Invasion of Gobakhan, maybe 1 of something else, and give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Also, it gives you something to play another thing along with Monastery Mentor, which would be pretty nice. And there's some neat combinations where you have like Chrome Shark, then they attack, you kill it, you make a 1/1, you could block possibly with the thing. So there's a few different things happening there. But yeah, I actually didn't mind the deck overall. Protect Negotiators was huge because we so often had a bunch of tokens. It wasn't terribly difficult to protect our things, but you do have to be prepared to play the long game. So I don't know how much more I personally would play this deck, but I wouldn't say it was bad. I just think you're going to be weak against those hyper aggro matchups unless you bring in some more of those cards to deal with that just into the main deck and give yourself a shot. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Shark Typhoon. Interestingly, this is a card that if I were to try to build a version of this deck in, say, like Explorer, I'd probably play this card. This card's actually still really good. And oddly, this card has been slowly creeping up when we weren't looking. It went from being like a couple of dollars, and now I think the cheapest ones you can find are 10, and a lot of versions are up to like 17 or 18. Keep your eye on that. This is a card that may not be reprinted anytime soon, and if so, it's going to keep climbing a little bit. So this is something I thought you should know, and it kind of fit today's theme. And if you're having fun with tokens and enjoyed this deck, check out this Naya tokens list we had that was able to go really wide and was hard for opponents to deal with. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.